Hello everybody. Today we'll be in Phoenix Journal number 27 again, and we're starting with Commandment 11 of the 18 Laws of God. Let's get into it. You must not impose nor force your free will upon the free will of another, also known as the law of non-interference. This law was given forth by God so that the free will of the soul evolution of each fragment would not be infringed upon without the permission from God within, especially by the adversaries of God with more awareness of their power. This is each fragment's God-given protection so that there is justness in their individual process of God potential unfoldment toward the One. Also, it prevents even your benevolent brothers from interfering or assisting without permission from the Holy Father. You see, during each live stream of each fragment, there is presented the opportunity and the potential for divine choice through the free will experiences of each fragment. The young souls begin to unfold their godness through the lessons they learn in each live stream experienced. In other words, they learn by experience to know God within them, and what thoughts, words, and deeds keep them in the darkness and ignorance of what their true God potential is. Now you may be asking yourself, what about the tremendous evil influence upon this planet? Why is it allowed by God? The reason is this. Even the Satans, or adversaries of God, were not only created creatures of God, but were also given free will. God is simply giving his adversary creations their opportunity to grow into the potential of godness and divine holy light. But because of their limitedness in behavior, meaning ego-selfish separation from the One, the reality or playground of experience was also limited by God. They are bound by their own choice to the lowest levels described as the first through fifth physically manifested experiences. You see, the fallen ones have simply imposed limitations by their choice to be adversarial and separate from the Creator. But they are always given opportunities to see the light of truth in the oneness of all. The rulers are strict, and the fallen ones know the rules, to remain ego-separate from God, but remain in their game of manipulation and deception. For example, if you feel the whisperings of the Antichrist within you, you can demand in the name of the Holy Father, God, and or Jesus Christ Sananda, that all dark fragments and energies leave your space immediately and cease to exist. They must go. But they can hang around the periphery of your energy, and wait for a weak spot in your protective shield. This is why the importance of asking God for His white light shield of love, protection, guidance, power, wisdom, integrity, and courage. So you must ask the Father within you to please show you that which you need in order to serve His will. Hence the importance of not my will, Father, but in all things let Thy will be done. This sincere invocation is what keeps you on the path of service to God and the creation, and out of the folly of ignorance and perceived separation where there exists the dark brotherhood or antichrists. You may begin to see that many of you once here now have experienced many, many thousands or even millions of live streams on these lower levels by your choice to be or remain ignorant to your own God potential in connection to the One all that is. Here's a wondrous description of this process of discovery by one of our beloved brothers, Germain. All dimensions of the creation exist simultaneously. You simply have only your conscious awareness in this, the third dimension, as you work and live in this dimensional experience. You, with the help of your spiritual teachers, are stretching your awareness to the fourth, fifth, and sometimes even higher dimensional levels. It is not a vertical stretch as you perceive things linearly. It is an expansive, all-encompassing stretch of awareness. Your awareness expands to the level of your understanding. When you have learned a or some particular lessons, when you have owned the lesson, it frees your awareness just a bit more, stretching, moving, growing within the mind of the universal I Am, the One all that is. Now the reason that your beloved brothers, the host of heaven, have been sent to assist you is that many of you have prayed to God for freedom from your bondage of your self-imposed ignorance. They are sent here in answer to your asking God for His divine guidance and assistance. They are your brothers of higher awareness and in service to light of God in the creation. You see, some of you have recognized the folly of the Antichrist within you, and the influence that the mass consciousness has allowed the Satans or adversaries to have over you in this beloved planet Earth, and you are tired and frankly bored with this illusion, with being the adversary of Godness. You want your freedom. You want to reclaim His holy lighted presence within you. It is time for graduation, friends, to higher levels of life. You will each now find or awaken to your divinity of oneness. Or, and this is very important to understand, you will remain bound to these lower levels for perhaps another millennium, before another opportunity is granted by the expanding awareness of the God Self within by the One. Remember, though, that the lighted host of God may assist you and give instructions and truth through the maze of lies and deception, but they cannot do it for you. You each must reclaim your own power of the Divine One within you. None can do it for you. God helps those that help themselves. It's the best way to remember that. So it is wise to pay close attention to your instructions for conscious immortality. You will either serve God or you will serve your altered ego self. It is up to you. And that's the end of number 11.